Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Quiet Riddle. I appreciate you stopping by our little spot to chill out with us today. By the way, if you like the music on this channel, go check out DRIZZLER Works Music on YouTube, or just click the link in this video. Your support helps other good people like yourself discover this space. So with that said, let's talk about something that a lot of people secretly struggle with: the psychology of people who hate crowded places. Have you ever felt that wave of tension the moment you step into a busy mall, a concert, or even a packed store? Your heartbeat quickens. You start scanning for exits. The air feels heavier, and it's like the walls are slowly closing in. For many, this reaction is brushed off as just not liking crowds. But beneath that feeling lies a fascinating mix of psychology, personality, and sometimes past experience. Let's dive in. The core of it: control and overwhelm. When someone dislikes crowded spaces, it's rarely about the people themselves. It's about the feeling of losing control, the sense that too much is happening at once, and you can't predict or manage it all. In psychology, this often connects to something called agoraphobia, an intense fear or anxiety about situations where escape might be difficult or where help might not be available. That doesn't mean everyone who dislikes crowds has agoraphobia. Not at all. But the underlying emotions can be similar: the fear of being trapped, overwhelmed, or invisible in a sea of people. The brain in survival mode. When we enter a crowded place, our senses light up all at once. Voices, motion, smells, flashing lights. Every sound and movement demands attention. For some people, that sensory flood overwhelms the brain's ability to filter what's important. The nervous system goes on high alert, scanning for exits, gauging danger, and trying to stay grounded while everything moves around them. It's not weakness. It's actually the body's defense system doing exactly what it's built to do, keeping you safe in a situation that feels unpredictable. But when that alarm system never quiets down, crowded places become mentally exhausting. Identity, pressure, and personal space crowds challenge another part of our psychology: our sense of identity. In a small group, you're seen as you. In a crowd, you become part of a mass, an anonymous face among hundreds. Some people find that comforting. Others find it deeply unsettling. If you're someone who values reflection, control, or emotional space, a crowd can feel like an invasion of your energy. It's not necessarily fear. Sometimes it's about protection. Protecting your peace, your focus, and your emotional bandwidth. The difference between anxiety and preference. Not everyone who dislikes crowded places is anxious. Sometimes it's simply a matter of temperament. Introverted people often recharge in solitude, and crowds drain them faster. But when avoidance becomes constant, when you can't go to events, travel, or even run errands without distress, that's when it starts affecting quality of life. Avoidance feels good in the short term because it brings relief. But over time, it actually teaches the brain to fear those situations even more. So what begins as "I just don't like crowds" can quietly evolve into "I can't handle them." The hidden roots. For others, the discomfort is born from experience. Maybe they had a panic attack in a public place once, and their brain learned, "This is dangerous." Maybe they were caught in a chaotic event, or simply grew up in an environment that never felt safe when surrounded by too many people. These memories live in the body. Even if the conscious mind forgets, the nervous system remembers. So when they walk into a crowd, the body whispers, "Be careful, it's not safe." Understanding that response isn't about labeling yourself as broken. It's about recognizing that your system is trying to protect you, even if it's overreacting. The crowd mind phenomenon. There's another fascinating layer: crowd psychology. When large groups gather, behavior changes. People move with the flow, emotions synchronize, logic fades into instinct. Some people feel energized by that, the shared rhythm, the unity. Others feel lost inside it. If you've ever felt your individuality fade in a large crowd, or your personal boundaries blur, that might be why crowds make you uneasy. It's not about disliking people. It's about wanting to stay yourself in an environment that seems to swallow identity. The cost of avoidance feels safe. It's like, if I stay away from crowds, I stay in control. But the truth is, avoidance can quietly shrink your world. Each time you avoid, the fear gains power. And each time you face it, even in small ways, you reclaim a little bit of that power. Therapists often use gradual exposure to help retrain the mind. The idea isn't to force yourself into a concert tomorrow, but to rebuild confidence one step at a time. Maybe it's 5 minutes in a busy coffee shop, then a short walk through a local market. Bit by bit, your brain learns that it can handle the noise, and that the fear doesn't have to define you. Practical ways to cope here are some ways people manage their discomfort in crowds. Know your triggers. Identify the environments that feel hardest, concerts, lines, public transport, so you can plan around them. Plan an exit. Knowing where the exits are or setting a time limit can give you a sense of control. Bring grounding tools. Music, slow breathing, or even holding something familiar in your pocket can help calm your system. Use small exposures. Start with shorter, smaller crowds and build up from there. Reframe your self-talk. Instead of saying, "I can't handle crowds," say, "I'm learning to feel safer in them." Seek professional help if avoidance stops you from living fully. Therapy, especially CBT and exposure therapy, can work wonders for crowd-related anxiety, seeing it as a strength. It's easy to see the dislike of crowds as a flaw, but sometimes it's a reflection of sensitivity, awareness, and depth. People who prefer quiet spaces often think deeply, create meaningfully, and connect sincerely. Their discomfort in chaotic environments often comes from empathy, from feeling too much, too fast. So instead of trying to erase that sensitivity, learn to balance it. Protect your peace, but don't let fear steal your freedom. The big picture at its heart, the psychology of people who hate crowded places is about control, sensitivity, and safety. It's about a nervous system that feels the world more intensely than most. And when you understand that, when you stop fighting it and start working with it, something amazing happens. The world doesn't feel as threatening anymore. You begin to realize you don't have to love crowds to live freely. You just have to trust yourself enough to walk through them when it matters. That's the quiet power of awareness. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. See you in the next video.